Here we are in the ESPN FC studios. Apparently no Ross Dyer, no Matteo Bonetti, no Mark Donaldson, no Dan Thomas. So it's me, baby. I'm taking us through this, Stevie. You ready?
No.
No? Okay. Summer's transfer window. We're going to wrap this thing up. Who is the winner?
The winner, no question,
Oh.
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah? Why is that?
Have you looked at the Spanish league recently?
Well,
They're
yes.
set slap bang right on the top of it.
Okay.
Undefeated, looking strong,
Uh-huh.
actually playing some entertaining football, no
Uh-huh.
question.
All right.
Atletico Madrid.
I don't quite buy it. I like what Atletico Madrid has done, but I think it's Bayern Munich, who were very quiet for most of the transfer window, and then lately, out of nowhere, they get in the Coutinho mix, and it's okay, now Coutinho's going to Bayern Munich, and Perisic, who, by the way, scored this weekend, and then you look back at Hernandez coming in and Pavard coming in. Bayern Munich did a lot of good things in the
Would you
transfer
like an
window.
argument?
Huh?
Would you like an
Yeah,
argument?
sure, go ahead. I'm here for an
Bayern
argument.
Munich, had they brought nobody in, would have won this league anyway.
Okay.
So it's very difficult to tell how good they actually are. Whereas this lot started in third position and actually, in such a short space of time, have got themselves as favourites right now.
Can I make a counter argument, Stevie? If
No,
you...
because
Okay, all right, we got to move
other
on.
stuff to do.
That's it. Who are the losers?
Who's the losers? Chelsea.
Oh.
Do you know what? Between the start of the season and now, if ever a team needed to make some moves in a transfer window, it was Chelsea, and they couldn't.
Right.
And absolutely, they hamstrung themselves. So they, of all the sides, of all the big name teams around Europe, they were the one team that needed a window, and they didn't have it.
So you're saying that Tammy Abraham is not going to be the guy?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I'm going to go with PSG. And the reason I bring up PSG is because once you take the position that you need to get rid of Neymar, well, you need to move away from Neymar. And they did not. And you also look at some of the decisions that were made. And everything was focused on Neymar and nothing really focused on everywhere else out on the field. I don't think PSG got any better in this transfer window. I don't think since they haven't addressed the Neymar situation, I don't think that they've created the best environment in that locker room. And oh, by the way, there's conversation about Icardi coming into that situation as well. So you talk about really adding fuel to the fire, it's very much it. PSG, I think they're in trouble. Not necessarily Ligue 1, but whatever expectations they had of figuring out what they were going to do in Europe, they're going to come up short.
Yeah, I think so as well.
What's the best transfer, Steve?
Best transfer?
Phillies. I see what you're doing.
Goes with that.
I see what you're doing.
Listen, I question whether he had the strength and the physical strength and the mentality to take that big step from the Portuguese league into the Spanish league. But I'll tell you what, he has been absolutely magnificent, creative, and he's done hard work as well. He's fit into that mould of Simeone, where it's not just fancy dance. There's a lot of work involved. He can do either.
Okay, I like that one. I'm going to go with Frenkie de Jong. I think he's going to be good for Barcelona for many years. He's the sort of guy that you sign, and he's going to be a feature in your starting lineup for a decade. Frenkie de Jong will be excellent for Barcelona now and into the future as well. He'll be part of the future of Barcelona as we look at this team to continue to make a transition forward. What's the one with most to prove?
Well, you know, after the weekend, every pair of eyes in Europe are going to be on Matthias de Ligt. I mean, you couldn't have had a worse baptism, a worse first game for Juventus. Was involved in all 3 goals they lost. Just looked anything but an £80 million player. So I think all eyes are going to be on him now. I think he's got a lot to prove.
Guess what, Stephen Nickel? I agree with you. And you look at the perspective of who is he taking the position of? And that's Giorgio Chiellini, who's out with a knee injury. And so therefore, he's going to be compared to that guy. Those are the standards. Good luck, Matthias de Ligt. It's going to take a whole lot of work. And who are we surprised is still there?
Dybala. 25 years old, needs to get on the field of play, and that's not going to happen at Juventus. So if I'm Dybala or his agent, I'm scouring Europe to get a game somewhere at one of the bigger clubs, because he's still good enough to play at one of the big clubs. Hasn't happened. He's going to be sat on the bench for Juventus, and I am absolutely shocked that this guy didn't leave.
That's an interesting name. I'm going to go with something that matches up in my list. Neymar and PSG. So much speculation. They said they wanted him out. Neymar said he wanted out. Everybody wanted him to move, but he's still there. I was torn between Neymar and Gareth Bale, but Neymar is the one that I'm most surprised simply because everybody wanted him out, and yet he's going to show up in that locker room, and you're going to have to play him. Good luck with that, PSG.
Good luck.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN Plus.